Yes. All right. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of From the Fourth Line. My name's Emma, and I'm joined as always by my lovely co-host, Marcie.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. I don't know. We were here 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were here 2
Back
days
again.
ago. Back again. However, I feel like we are gonna get like some. I don't know. Because what Colorado's 2 hours behind me, right? Should put that up.
Yeah,
Time
I've
is
got-
in Colorado.
It's 9:31. In
For those who are unaware, Gabriel Landeskog and oh my God, is it with the GM? I don't even.
I think so.
Who's the GM of Colorado? Because it's not Sakic anymore. It was. Now it's not.
I don't know enough.
I think his name starts with. I did send it to you too, like yesterday. Anyway, he's gonna have a media availability at 9:30, which is now. Oh, Chris McFarland. That's his name. So we are awaiting that news. Don't know what it's going to be. I'm very nervous about what it's going to be.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either. Like I don't want to like be like, oh, he is going to be retiring, because that's like not how this works. But also like I don't want to not that's not how this works. It is exactly how this works, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. Oh, we could watch it live. There's a live YouTube stream.
Oh. Oh dear.
This is a mess. This episode's a mess already.
Yep. Oh dear.
Oh, he is talking. Hold on.
What? 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 I'm scared. I don't like the look on your face. What?
Okay, he's not retiring.
Oh my, no, I can't.
He's not retiring.
I genuinely think my heart is no.
He's not retiring, but this is still really weird to just roll him out for this if there's no. I think it's just literally, it's just a, hey, I'm still alive, remember? Sort of press conference. I don't know. I don't know. I turned it off because it wasn't telling me anything. It was just him talking. But yeah, he's not retiring.
I have just experienced like all 5 stages of grief and then invented a new one in like the last 2 minutes. Oh, well, he's not retiring, which is a success. It's a win.
He's not retiring. So anyways, that was, I think, anyway, so any discussion we have on that, we'll wait until later in the press conference to see what they, like when it's over, to see what the Colorado beat reporters say. But I guess we have other news we can talk about though instead. Our good old pal,
Our
Sheldon
good friend.
Keefe is no longer unemployed. He news broke yesterday, but it was officially announced this morning that Sheldon Keefe is the 31st coach in New Jersey Devils history. Apparently, he was a front runner for the New Jersey Devils as soon as he became available, which is a fun little way to say, oh, thank you to the Leafs for firing him because we wanted to have him. And also as well, good news for the Leafs as well and MLSE in general. The Leafs won't have to pay the 2 years of the contract of Sheldon Keefe that they re-signed at the end of last season that never actually started because New Jersey ripped it up and then signed him to a 4-year contract that is worth even more money. Like they're paying him more per year than he was getting paid with Toronto. Yeah, Sheldon Keefe tweeted out from his Twitter account that still has a profile picture of him standing with Kyle Dubas when he got hired as the head coach of the Marlies. Speak of the devil, let's go New Jersey, and then he tagged New Jersey Devils.
Oh, Sheldon.
I laughed, I will say. Speak of the devil.
I read it and I had a little giggle. I was like, oh, Sheldon, what are you like?
Yeah, I will say it's really funny with all of the graphics that it's really funny with all I'm about to send you something and I think you're gonna find this so deeply amusing. There you are. Sorry. I think it's really funny with all the graphics that New Jersey Devils have been putting out that they have edited the color of his tie in every single one.
Yeah. Oh,
do you know the one where they listed off his stats and his tie is very obviously edited to be red because it was blue?
Red, and I'm like, in what world it's not even believably edited because in what world is a tie that vivid?
Yeah, no, it's so obvious that they were like, oh, the only pictures that exist of Sheldon Keefe is him in blue. I guess we got to edit his tie. See what I sent you?
I did.
Oh man, deeply amusing. But yeah, so anyways, the official media release by New Jersey Devils PR. Oh, not 31st. Where am I getting 31st? He's the 22nd. Where was I getting 31st from? I definitely saw that number somewhere. He's the 22nd. I don't know where I got 31st from. But yeah. There's a get to know. Sorry. There was just a related article link in the press release that the New Jersey Devils put out where it says 3 things get to know Sheldon Keefe. And I would love to know what 3 things they put on there.
The top one is he turns New Jersey red.
He will look like our mascot behind the bench.
He is the new mascot.
He is the new mascot.
Specifically angry Sheldon Keefe.
Yeah, so blah blah blah. Devils managing partner David Blitzer said, which I didn't even know was a position you could hold, finding the right coach to lead this team was our top priority, and Sheldon impressed us during every step of the interview process. He shares in our goal to unlock the full potential of this roster and deliver a 4th Stanley Cup to our fans. Sheldon and Tom will be tremendous partners because they believe in hard work and resiliency. In the hard work and resiliency it takes to build a consistent contender. I'm excited for the future of New Jersey Devils hockey. Yeah, I think and then it goes on to list essentially his stats that we know about because we know him as the head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It just talks about all his success that he's had in Toronto, relative success. And then it talks about his time with the Marlies, and then it talks about his blah, 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 coaching, playing career. Anyways, yeah, get to know Sheldon Keefe. 3 things. His extensive career. Okay. Playoff. Playoffs? Question mark, exclamation mark.
Playoffs?
Keefe's teams have spent plenty of time talking about and participating in the playoffs at all levels of his coaching career. When he was coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs, his team qualified for the playoffs all 5 years of his tenure and made it to the second round last season. That sounds so much better than what it actually is, which is the Leafs continued to lose in the playoffs, except for last season. Like, they made it sound so
the Leafs
good.
get to the playoffs and then they get dicked in the first round every single year, apart from last year where they got dicked in the second round.
Yeah. At the AHL level with the Toronto Marlies, Keefe's team won the 2018 Calder Cup and qualified for the playoffs 4 of his 5 seasons. In the OHL, the Greyhounds qualified for the postseason all 3 years Keefe was coach, including the season he took over halfway through the year. Finally, in the CCHL, the Lumber Kings won 5 championships and had 6 playoff appearances. Blah, 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 blah. Strong selfie.
No.
Strong selfie skills. Keefe is one of the few NHL coaches with an active social media account. Following his time with the Maple Leafs, Keefe went on X to directly share a message about his time as head coach.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
And then they put the tweet with the video. Although Keefe doesn't post as frequently as others on X, he shares some career highlights on the platform over the years. In addition, Keefe will retweet the occasional update from the Belfast Giants, a professional hockey team in Northern Ireland, where his brother Adam is the head coach.
Represent!
EIHL mention. A win is a win.
Well, yeah, you know what? At least one Keefe brother knows how to win. So.
Oh my god. That's so hilarious to me.
Oh. No, I was talking to someone, I can't remember who, but it was a Belfast Giants fan, and they were sat and they were like, I've worked out that every time the Giants, almost every time the Giants win, the Leafs lose. Like if they're playing on the same day. And I find that very, very entertaining. I don't know how true it is because I have not done the research for it, but I mean it checks out.
You've mapped it out?
No, I was talking to someone else has, but I've not. I need to double check on that. But if it is true, that is very, very funny.
That's actually, you know what? There was a time where, remember when there was a time this season where it was like, it almost seemed like the Leafs and the Nets could not win on the same day.
Yeah. Oh. We can't know more than one form of happiness at once. That's just how it goes.
No, I do love how though, like the 3 things that get to know Sheldon Keefe is just like, oh, his career. And it's essentially just a summary of his hockey DB page. Playoffs
like,
question mark, exclamation mark, and then it goes through the most talked about part of his tenure as the head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then it's the video that he posted a week and a half ago when he got fired from the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, we live a social media.
I was expecting some fun facts. I don't know his dog's name. Does he have a dog? I don't know. But no. Sorry, that is funny. I had to laugh. I do think though that, like, for note to any New Jersey Devil fans who are listening, I don't know if you are listening or not. I don't know if we have New Jersey Devil fans. I would love to know the fan breakdown of our listeners though.
Yeah. That would be. I want to know now. I want to nosy and be just want to know.
Yeah, I'm just curious on if we actually have people who are not just Leaf fans who listen to us. But we can give our perspective as Leafs fans about Sheldon Keefe. We're very familiar with him. That sounds so wrong.
Oh,
Um,
we can't take you anywhere.
no, we can't. But like we yeah, I do think though with the way that the New Jersey Devils is built at the moment and the fact that they are a pretty young team with some top end talent, a couple first overall picks. Um, I do think that it is good. Like Sheldon Keefe is out of the coaches that are available, probably the best pick for the New Jersey Devils. And I think as much as,
Yeah.
as Leaf fans, we complained about Sheldon Keefe, I don't think people ever saw him necessarily as the like near the end of this season where a lot of people were like saying like, oh, Sheldon has to get fired. I don't think people were ever like necessarily seeing him as a bad coach with a bad coach with the
Yeah,
Leafs, just not the
it's
right coach. And
yeah,
there's a difference.
he's a good coach and he was a good fit in the past.
Yeah.
But as the team has changed, like what we need from a head coach has changed. And unfortunately Sheldon Keefe is just not what we need.
Yeah, and I think for sure, like going from Babcock to Keefe was the right decision and what the team needed at the time. And I think the same can be said for the New Jersey Devils. Going from Lindy Ruff to Sheldon Keefe is the right move. And I know you can be like, oh, what about Travis? Travis Green was there for what, 15 games? And now he's with Ottawa. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No.
But yeah, so I will say like he's a good fit. He knows how to coach a team of young guys. Like, you know, he knows how to do that. And yeah.
Yeah.
Hope he
Good for
likes the
Sheldon.
Jersey Shore. Hope he likes New Jersey. I don't know. I've never been to New Jersey. So
Neither have I.
don't know what it's like. I only know of New Jersey from like that one plot line in How I Met Your Mother. You know what I'm talking? Have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother?
No, I've not.
Anyways, no, it's just a character dates someone from New Jersey, and it's a plot line where it's like he has to go to New Jersey and hates it because it's so far from New York or whatever. And then also from Jersey, watching Jersey Shore, the like reality TV show.
Yeah.
So I don't know much about New Jersey, but
Hope you
I've
like
never
it.
been. Hope he likes it. Yeah, another coaching news as well that's like not as big is that the LA Kings removed the interim title from Jim Hiller as he will remain as head coach of the Kings and signed a multi-year deal.
Good for him.
Good for him. And then also as well, this is just the coaches episode. I'm realizing now I have quite a few points about coaches in my notes. Mark Savard mutually parts ways with the Flames. The reason why I'm bringing it up is he's heavily rumored. He's been heavily rumored in the past couple of weeks, ever since it kind of was like, okay, yeah, Leafs are going to hire. Craig Berube he was rumored to join the Leafs as an assistant coach. So I don't know. I don't know much about Mark Savard besides
No.
being somewhat familiar of his name from when he was a player in the NHL, even though he retired in 2008 and I was 5.
Little 5-year-old you just loved him.
So I guess I don't think he
Devastated.
played for a team that I liked either.
You're just aware of his existence.
I don't know why I was aware of his existence, but I just was. But yeah, so I don't know. like, I don't know. He was brought to Calgary to revitalize their power play, and then their power play got worse. But how much worse can the Leafs power play get?
I mean, not a lot.
Exactly. So
That's what anything's an improvement at this point.
yeah. Um.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
so
feel like
I just hit
anyone
my coffee
would
mug.
be
But
better at this point for the Leafs
yeah,
power play.
I will say though, there was a picture that was circulating on Twitter of did you see the patio picture?
Yes.
There was a patio picture of Brad Treliving, Brendan Shanahan, and Craig Berube out on a patio in Yorkville. And then also as well, there was a different picture that circulated of Austin Matthews and Gene Chenoweth, the Leafs assistant coach. Apparently, rumored. I don't know. I only saw that one because the original tweet said it was Adam Wild. And then Adam Wild was like, that's not me.
It's like, yeah, that is just not me. But thanks, I guess.
But yeah, no, apparently it was a few days beforehand, Austin, Nyes, and Dean Chenoweth, who is the assistant, were going out for lunch on a patio in
Wait,
Yorkville.
why did I not know about that?
Because I only saw it, it was like a picture that like only came out yesterday, and I only saw it because Adam Wild quote tweeted it. So then it showed up on my feed. Not because I follow Adam Wild, just because like for some reason the Twitter algorithm thinks I want to see tweets from Adam Wild. Here, I'll send it to you. I like you can see like Matthew Nyes' one hand, so I don't know how they knew it was him, but like, okay.
Oh dear. Oliver's just like, yep, the one hand. Matthew Nyes.
It's like you're taking a, it's weird because it's like the picture was taken like through a plant, so it was like someone hiding behind like a bush.
Or alternatively, even funnier, they're dressed as the bush. And they're just sat there
in like one of those camo suits.
Yeah.
Guys, Toronto media has taken it way too far with the Leafs. That's how you know they've started dressing. Jesus.
Oh, that would be so
honestly
funny.
I wouldn't like put it past them to have it like that be what they like have that like be the things they go to. It's just like they're camping outside of the MLSC offices with like as a bush.
Oh, that'd just be brilliant. Why did I sorry, this is irrelevant, but like why did I think the back of Austin's shirt said autism? For a second, I was like, what? Because it looks like it, like, until you like properly.
No, it's that
look.
skateboarder brand that it's because it's backwards. I think no, it's not backwards. It's like that's other. It does look like autism.
It does look like Austin Matthews, autism ally.
Also, why is this man wearing full like black track pants? Over the week. Do you know how hot it was in Toronto this weekend? Why is this man wearing black track pants?
Why? I don't even know anymore. He's an interesting man. Oh dear.
But yeah, and then also as well, the winner of the Jack Adams was announced. Congratulations to Vancouver Canucks head coach Rick Tocchet, who wins. I mean, well deserved. It was really, there was like the voting breakdown for the Jack Adams. I don't know if did you see the Jack Adams? Like,
yeah, I saw the voting thing. I can't remember.
The 1 third place vote for Mike Sullivan was interesting. But yeah, he won by a landslide of points, which is not surprising. I mean, I feel like the Vancouver Canucks kind of, even though they lost to Edmonton in the second round, I think maybe surpassed people's expectations for them. I don't know. I just think they're like, I thought they were a year ahead of schedule on the rebuild going into this season.
Yeah. It was.
But yeah, it was interesting to see, like, I don't know, Spencer Carberry got some votes though, which is good for him.
It's a slay all round, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all of our coaching news. But I guess now we can talk about like actual hockey.
Woohoo.
I don't know. Did you watch the New York Rangers and Florida Panthers game?
I tried to, but I had a very bad headache, so I slept.
It was an interesting game. There was quite a bit there to it. There was an own goal. There was goaltender interference. Bobrovsky
What could you want?
got the shutout. But yeah, so yeah, I do want to like defend Alex Lafreniere in the own goal though, because because I know people are going to hate on him for it, but it was just like a misplay from multiple people. If you go back and watch the full sequence, like which goes all the way back to like the zone entry by Florida Panthers, K'Andre Miller goes for a line change when he shouldn't go for a line change. Like, I'm sure he probably was asked to go for a line change, but like in that situation, you just wait and finish out the play, because that just allows the puck to like the Florida Panthers to enter the zone. Then Shesterkin comes out to play the puck, comes out of his crease to play the puck, which leads to then him losing that play and it going right into who was the one who scored the goal? No, I have to remember. There's only 3 goal scorers, but and then it just a bad deflection off of Lafreniere's stick. It was Verhaeghe. It's Carter Verhaeghe. I don't know. If you watch the full breakdown of the sequence, it just doesn't work. But yeah. And then also I didn't want to talk about goaltender interference. But like that was I don't know if you have you seen I don't know if you ever saw the goaltender interference, like the actual like footage of it.
I briefly saw it this morning. When I was having my little morning scroll through Twitter.
Oh, morning. So then
I
you
was
saw that there was a cross check involved.
yeah, it was.
But like, here's where I say, and I think even like Paul Maurice said this in his post game, where he was like, he said himself, he was like, yeah, I can see why that got called back, because if you're able as the opposing player to stand like in the crease and have enough time to get there and stand in the crease there to the point that then you get cross-checked, like that's goalie interference. Didn't matter in the end result of the game if you win 3-0 or 4-0 at the end of the day. So that's, I don't know, that's just where I am saying where it's like, okay, like I know people are going to say, well, it's like, so can you just like now cross check the opposing team into your own goalie to get goaltender interference, which that's not what that was. But
yeah, it's
and then also I just also
interesting.
have written down here is Blake Wheeler is nearing a return, potentially could be ready to go for game 2, if not game 3, which big up for the Rangers on that aspect to get him back in the lineup, who he's been out for a while.
It's been a while.
He's been out since February 15th with leg injury. I don't know if I'm just checking to see if they've ever it's just his leg injury. It was February 15th, though. That's how long he's been out for.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, but he could be good which it'll be good to have him back in the lineup. I think he will, like, I don't want to say that he'll be what totally flips the tide for the New York Rangers, but it definitely will help them bolster their forward group and add depth there, for sure.
Massively.
And then Matthew Tkachuk, I don't know, he seems to be actively fighting for him. You know, it was kind of inferred that there was something bothering him during like game 4, 5, 6 against Boston that just made him seem not play his best, but he seems to be back to whatever bothered him. He was throwing out big hits and then also opened the scoring for Florida. So this is because we talked about him last episode and I said, oh, he hasn't scored since game 1 of the previous.
Yeah.
This is exactly why, though.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome, Matthew Tkachuk. Florida Panther fans, don't say we ever didn't do any. We don't say we never do anything for your team.
Exactly.
But yeah, no. I guess then we can talk about the only other series that is going on right now. Well, that starts tonight. Dallas and Edmonton.
Woo.
Woo. Texas of the North and actual Texas go head to head. It's a battle of the cowboy hats.
Oh, I'm excited for this. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be exciting. Apparently, Jake Ottinger is dealing with an illness, but it'll not cause him to miss game 1, which is good because Scott Wedgwood has not played a game this playoffs.
I'm gonna say it's been a while since we've seen him. I think
it's been a while. I've seen him more. I've seen him more being a dad than I have seen him being a goaltender.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, Dallas obviously is rolling with Jake Ottinger through the playoffs, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But Yeah, so that's good. And then also as well, Rupe Hintz is still day-to-day and will not be available for game 1, but potentially could be available for game 2, which will just add to the absolutely ridiculous forward depth that Dallas has.
Yep. I'm so excited for this. I'm also like I enjoy the Oilers, but I am in this specific case preying on their downfall because I just want to see Dallas win. I think they're
You enjoy the Oilers. You have an Oilers like shirt.
yeah, because it's just really comfy.
You wore it like 2 episodes ago.
Why not? It's like my pajamas. It's like my pajamas.
Scandal. Marcie records some podcasts in her pajamas.
I'm recording a podcast in my pajamas right now.
I am fully dressed.
So I don't know what I'm not leaving the house.
Yeah, I
don't need to
got
get
class at 2:30, so I do have to get dressed. So
don't shame me for being in my pajamas, for being comfortable.
But yeah, no, it'll be a fun, exciting series. I mean, I know that like Edmonton has kind of stabilized their goaltending as of late, but I think for me, and this season in particular, that like will always be a question mark. I think when you look into like any series with the Edmonton Oilers, for as good as like Stuart Skinner has been in the past couple of games he's played, and how good Calvin Pickard has been. Oh, that was a bad turn. Sorry, I have the Canada-Slovakia quarterfinals game on. Canada just had almost a really bad turnover.
Oof.
But anyways, but with how like that's the thing for me is like there were points in this season where the Edmonton Oilers could not stop a beach ball.
No. We all remember. We were all there.
We all watched it. And now they seem to be better, but like I think because you like remember and it was this season and it was these goaltenders, you're like a little worried. In terms, not worried, but just like I don't know. Makes you stop and think a little bit. But yeah, and obviously as well, both teams are coming in with some crazy playoff experience. Dallas Stars especially. Maybe it's just like all of the old men they have on their roster. Oh, come on. If you have Joe Pavelski, you have
old men.
Old men. And Jamie Benn? Old men.
Old
and
men.
And you know what? This is coming from me, and we have Mark Giordano.
We have the old man.
We have people. We spent
all
season calling him Granddad.
We have the old man and the bald man in one. We are winning.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, so right now, as we're recording this episode, Canada is taking on Slovakia in the quarterfinals at Worlds. An interesting note is Connor Bedard is the 13th forward in today's game. He has fallen far down the depth chart for Canada as of late. I don't know. He only played 8 minutes versus Czechia. So I don't know if it's like
yeah.
I don't know if there's like an injury he's playing through, but you have enough players that you don't need to play him through an injury. Ooh. Sorry, Slavkovsky just took a shot off the hand that knocked his
Ooh.
glove off.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's on. Oh yeah, he's in pain.
Oh shit.
Um.
That's not fun.
But yeah, no. So I don't know if it's injury or if it's just because like his um his production has been down
But it's
or
like,
what
yeah,
or it like it's simply just because he's an 18-year-old kid playing in a men's tournament.
yeah. There was always that.
There's so many things what it could be, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like speculating and be like, oh, it's because of this and that's why he's not playing. But it is interesting to see like he started the tournament essentially on like the top line and has now moved down to being like the Team Canada's 13th forward. Which also the fact that Connor Bedard is your 13th forward is crazy.
It's mad. It's like, if only Team GB were in the same position.
Well, if they were, they would probably still be playing hockey right now.
Okay, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, I
And
absolutely had to do that.
I'm actually really mad at you now. We're not friends anymore.
Oops. Well, we still got more to get through with this, but yeah, Canada is actually winning 3-1 against Slovakia. Just throwing that out there. In the third.
Right.
But yeah, also as well, we have some fun stuff to talk about though.
We do.
I don't know if you saw it from NHL PR. The Stanley Pup.
I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be so cute.
I'm just trying to find the actual tweet. Well, actually, no, I have an easier way of looking for it. Never mind. Sorry, I thought did I send it? I think I sent it to you, but I think I sent it like directly to you and not through our podcast group chat.
The Stanley Pups.
The Stanley Pups. Anyways, I found the tweet. Doesn't matter. The first Oh, it is. Oh, I didn't know that. But yes, so the Stanley Pup. The NHL will be on Friday, June 7th on NHL Network and ESPN Plus in the US, and then it'll air on the next day on Sportsnet in Canada. Will be it'll be like a playoff sort of style bracket for some rescue dogs. All 32 NHL teams will be represented by a four-legged friend, many of which are available for adoption from a shelter or rescue group in their respective city. Yeah, and it'll be the first ever rescue dog competition. Friendly During the hour-long special, 16 pups representing the teams that qualified for the Stanley Cup playoffs will face off in a friendly competition showcasing their adorable canine skills. It'll feature celebrity guest appearances, including Kristen Chenoweth, Mickey Guillotin, and Miranda Lambert. And then it'll have some celebrity commentary from people I don't know. But yeah, so it's cool.
My notes for it have just got Kristen Chenoweth in all caps.
I
was like,
knew I knew you would have pointed that out. Oh, it's 4-1 for Canada now.
Oh, who's God?
I actually don't know. Hold on, I can find that out though. I just looked up and they were showing like I only saw the puck go in the net.
So true.
Dylan Gunther.
Oh, cute. Good for
Um,
him.
good for him. But yeah, I will say though, like if the Leafs, oh, they scored again. And it was Brandon Tanev this time.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. But I will say that if the Leafs dog representative goes out in the first round in this friendly rescue dog competition,
Oh.
then I'm just ready to like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like find someone how to like who can like get rid of curses because then like truly then the Leafs are just absolutely cursed.
So cursed.
Because what do you mean our dog lost? Our rescue dog in a friendly dog competition
We
lost.
can't even win that.
We can't even win that. Like,
Oh dear.
I don't know. I just always I don't know. Oh, Slovakia scored.
Oh.
I don't know who it was. He looks Slovakian though. You know, Kellerman. I don't know. You know how I am with Eastern European names.
Oh yeah. All too well.
Uh, I will say though. Oh,
Uh,
so sorry. We're now looping back to the press conference with Chris McFarland and Gabriel Landeskog because um there was questions about Nikushkin asked and answered.
ooh.
Some of which are pretty interesting. Um, McFarland said that it's very plausible that Nikushkin will be back with the Avalanche, which is
Okay.
interesting, and that McFarland confirms that termination of the contract of his contract, not McFarland of Nikushkin's contract at this point is not an option, but says that rebuilding trust will be difficult.
Hmm. Interesting.
But yeah. Although here we do have some injuries though.
Oh, hit me.
Arturi Lehkonen needs shoulder surgery in the next week, may be ready for
Oh.
camp, and Casey Middlestat's injury isn't a long-term issue.
I mean,
Which at the rate
it's
that
good, not long term.
well, is it the rate that Middlestat was scoring goals, especially in the series against Dallas? The fact that he was playing through injury through that?
Mm. Good for him.
Good for him. But yeah, I don't know. Colorado's definitely something to keep an eye out
Mm.
for.
100%.
Um,
Sorry, I just had to sneeze. But
yeah. I don't know. Do you got anything else you want to add? We've talked about dogs, so I think.
I accidentally muted myself. Well, it's because I just sneezed. I had to mute myself for that, and then I forgot to take my mouse away. I surprisingly do not have anything else to add, I don't think.
Wow.
Which is impressive.
I was about to say something really mean. I was like,
No,
no,
go
I
on.
already said one.
No,
I was
say it.
just gonna say that's a first.
You know, in order to host a podcast with someone, you have to like get along.
We do get along.
Yeah, and then you're mean to me.
Sorry.
So mean. I hope everyone's hearing
I hope you.
everyone
I hope.
just so mean.
I was gonna say. I was like. I hope you know it's out of love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chirping is a form of affection. Call me Michael Bunting.
Oh, miss you, Buns.
It's nice. I still get to watch him play hockey for a team that I can cheer for. I love national pride.
Yeah. Whatever. Whatever.
Um.
Oh my god.
I honestly like. I can't wait for Sheldon Keefe's first game as head coach against the New Jersey Devils. Against the Leafs, just because I'm trying to remember the last time the Leafs played like a normal game against the New Jersey Devils.
Never.
And like on top of just like all the like the fact that there has never been a normal game, we also have to deal with the fact that it's like our former head coach.
Oh, we are so screwed. Oh dear me. But yeah. Oh my god, do you know something really sad? This iced coffee that I'm drinking now has used the last of my chai syrup.
Oh, that's the new one you just bought?
No, that one was caramel biscuit, which just tastes like caramel waffles. So I'm like happy, but I'm sad because I really like this chai one. So I'm gonna have to find another one.
My I think I don't know. I do have to go to the grocery store because I just ran out of my coffee creamer today when I made my coffees, and I also need food in my fridge because I don't have very much.
Yeah, food is quite important for like living.
Yeah, it is. So I'll do that tomorrow though because I have no classes. But now our lovely podcast listeners get to hear about my grocery shopping routine.
And I bet they love it.
I really do hope they find it really interesting. I don't know. Oh my God. I should send this to you because it actually is so funny. But it's so it was announced today that Toronto will be getting a WNBA team in 2026,
Oh,
which is
slay.
exciting news. And they rolled out all the stops for the announcement in terms of having Prime Minister Justin Trudeau there. And he made a speech, which is interesting because I don't know why he was one to make a speech, but I'm not going to be the one to say anything about that. I just know I will get a text from my dad about it eventually. But yeah, and it is, I think he made a jab at Gary Bettman's height in his speech. Called him short.
Him.
Which was very, very funny, in my opinion. Very entertaining.
Oh yeah, having some Gary Bettman shot will forever just be incredible.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know if we have anything else to discuss. I'm just trying to like look at our time and see. This is kind of a shorter episode, but like you only really had one hockey game to talk about, and then
it's not been as long between.
No, because we.
Oh.
That's the only when we do these sort of things during the regular season, it works out quite nicely because there's usually multiple hockey games for us to talk about.
Yeah.
But when this happens during the playoffs and it's like the conference finals, we're like, what do we talk about?
Well, I'll tell you what I can talk about.
Go ahead.
Everyone listening should appreciate this. I turned down a trip to IKEA today because I knew we had to record. My housemates have gone to IKEA without me.
Wow. You're telling me that this podcast is getting in the way between you and Swedish meatballs?
Yeah. And I'm devastated. Because the only way I can really get to IKEA is by driving. And my housemate, she went home for the summer, she took some stuff back and then she drove back up because she has a car. So my housemates have driven to IKEA today because there's not really an easy way to get there. And I missed out on it. Which that does just mean like over the summer I'm just gonna have to like drag my no, because my sister's going to university in September, which means we'll do an IKEA trip for her. So I'll get my Swedish meatballs anyway.
Wow.
I'll get my Swedish meatballs. But yeah, I hope you appreciate how dedicated I am.
I do appreciate how dedicated we are because we could have recorded this episode after my class, except I told Simon that he could that we could hang out after my class today because we were gonna record in the morning.
So I could have had Swedish meatballs.
Yeah.
Emma, there are tears in my eyes right now. I could have had Swedish meatballs.
I told you I did tell you that's why we were going to record in the morning because I felt bad because I haven't seen Simon in like 2 weeks. Because I felt bad because he wanted to hang out yesterday and I was like, sorry, I can't because I had a policy paper proposal to finish and then I had a crazy assignment to finish.
Unbelievable.
So I'm sorry I got in the way of you, having some Swedish meatballs and here it's like $1.50 for an ice cream cone at IKEA, like soft serve. Do you get the IKEA? Do you guys have soft serve at IKEA?
I don't know. I know they do like milkshakes because I usually just get like.
You guys have milkshakes?
Yeah, not like anything crazy. It's like vanilla, strawberry, chocolate.
We don't have milkshakes.
Oh, do you not have milkshakes? Oh, that was really
No, we have soft serve though. Like we have you can get like an ice cream cone.
I think it probably depends on the IKEA as well, because I know like the one by my house at home doesn't do soft serve, but it does do milkshakes.
Milkshake. This
And they're
is
like
so
really
upsetting
good.
for me.
They're really good as well because it's like it tastes like I always get the vanilla one because I think that's the best one.
Vanilla
But
milkshakes are top tier though.
oh my god, it tastes like like you get like when you get like the fancy ice cream, it's like, oh, we've got like vanilla pods in it. It's like it tastes like proper vanilla, and it's like really like.
I'm
You see,
so upset
you make me miss out on
because
Swedish meatballs. I tell you about how nice the IKEA milkshakes are. In the wise words of Jojo Siwa, karma's a bitch.
I can't believe you just quoted JoJo Siwa on our podcast.
Yeah. That's what it's come to now. Oh no. But no, when we go to IKEA for my sister's like uni shopping trip, I am gonna have so many Swedish meatballs that it becomes like genuinely worrying. Like my mum will sit there and she'll just be like, "Are you done?"
Like
And
you'll
I'm just
just keep going up and
yeah, I'll just be like,
order more, order another plate.
yeah, I'll be like, you know what? You guys go shop without me. I'll see you in a few hours. They'll come back and then it will get to the point where I go up and like, we have no more meatballs. Leave us alone.
Our IKEA here, they do some pretty good fries. They do like the proper like rank fries, where it's almost like it's like there's like it's different than like you get when you get like other French fries. It's like they're like covered. It's like, oh, I don't know how to describe it because like hockey rank fries are special because it's not like it's less resembles a like cut potato
Mm.
and more so a tube of mashed potatoes that's been deep fried.
Oof.
And that is the fries that IKEA here does. And they do it with the
Interesting.
meatballs. So you do that and you do the meatballs and then you have some peas so you feel good about yourself. Maybe a little bit of lingonberry jam if you're into that sort of thing. And then
Oh my god, no, my housemate. Speaking of lingonberry jam, my housemate bought so. Oh, they've left IKEA now. But I really hope that they bought some lingonberry jam because my housemate, she a couple months ago, I can't remember. I think it must have been after Christmas. She got some for Christmas, and then she brought it back, and we made little like jam tarts with it. Incredible. They were beautiful. Best thing I've ever had.
I'm sorry, but
Ooh.
because I'm watching the game, right? Connor
Mm.
Bedard and Michael Bunting were just in the middle of a scrum.
What?
I'm not kidding.
Michael Bunting, stop corrupting the children. He's leading them astray. A bad influence.
Like in Bedard's defense, he did get cross-checked twice in one play.
I mean, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But still, Michael.
But no, it's so funny. Every time they show, because they'll show like whatever, like close-ups of the players. Every time they show a close-up of Michael Bunting, it's just him like yapping away with the most like display face, like being like, what did I do? Like, why? This is like, you know exactly what expression it is too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh.
They're both in the box?
No. They've both been boxed. They've been jailed.
Stop. It's Mangiapane, Bedard, and Bunting in the box.
Oh my god.
Did Connor Bedard get called for a 10-minute misconduct? Oh my god, no, he got unsportsmanlike conduct.
Help! Oh my god. That's brilliant.
Anyways, we were talking about IKEA, but now we just got distracted by the fact that Connor Bedard.
Oh yeah, my housemates have bought us a lamp from IKEA.
Woo!
They said
But I will.
£16, but it has 2
Oh,
holes.
he knocked the goaltender's stick out of his hands. Yeah, you can't really do that.
Yeah, that's generally quite frowned upon.
But I think we will end the episode here before we continue to yap about IKEA and the merits of going to IKEA. I love going to IKEA. My mattress is from IKEA.
Yeah, my mattress is not from IKEA. Actually, I don't know. It came with the house, so.
My mattress is from IKEA. I know because I had to go buy it and took Simon with me because I needed to borrow his dad's truck to bring it through my apartment. But yeah, with that being said, we'll end this episode here. It's kind of a crazy one. We did talk about hockey. We also did talk about the merits of IKEA. I think, it is one of Sweden's greatest gifts, along with William Nylander. I think they're, in the same tier.
Oh yeah. Nothing will ever beat IKEA and William Nylander.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry, Slovakia just scored. But with that being said, we'll end it here before I keep getting distracted by the hockey game. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back on Monday to hopefully talk about hockey for real.
Yay!
Yeah. You can listen to the show wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow the show on Twitter at From the Fourth Line. That's fourth with the number 4 TH. You can follow Marcie on Twitter at 60 Leafs. You can follow myself at PearB1. We will be back on Monday. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.
Bye bye.